Hello friends, welcome back to your favorite show, My Zone Active Kids, where we actively invest in your
Future.
Whose future?
Your future.
And guys, today my name is Given and I'm here with my friend.
Kito. Hi guys, I'm so excited to be here today.
Yeah, no, you are so excited to be here?
Yeah, I'm excited to meet my friends.
Okay, I'm not excited about the topic that we are going to talk about today.
Can you guys guess what topic we're going to be talking about today?
Guys?
That'll be...
Guess. Okay, guys, today we are talking about all different cultures in Namibia. Today's segment is the one.
And you know, Namibia is a very diverse, diverse country. We have so many different cultures. It's like a big, beautiful rainbow.
Yeah, indeed. But guys, before we get into it, please don't forget to to catch us every day from Monday to Friday at 10 a.m. on Dstv channel 285 and Gotv channel 25. If perhaps you missed this episode, you can always tune up at 1 up to for a recap. As well as, guys, please follow our Facebook page as well as our Instagram page. Friend?
So, Given, don't you think these beanbags are really cool?
Yep. Thank you to Innovation for these wonderful bean bags. And guys, if you want to get yourself one of these, please just email them at info@kickstart.com.na for your bean bag. So friend, I never really got to ask you, what culture are you from?
So guys, I'm Oshiwambo speaking.
Okay. And guys, I'm Caprivian, but I'm Caprivian and Damara.
Really?
Yeah.
I actually know a few words in Caprivian. Is it Suvia?
Suvia.
Yeah. So I know Quinavule.
Yeah, that's nice.
Quinavule and Nikatere. Yeah.
Oh, that means you are tired. Okay.
Yeah.
So what tribe from Oshiwambo are you?
So I'm Kwambi, full Kwambi.
Oh, full Kwambi. Okay. Okay, that's quite interesting. I also know some few words in Oshiwambo. I know Nawa, Ogini, and Gepi.
So you only know how to greet in Oshiwambo?
Yeah, I only know how to greet.
We should encourage our friends, guys, please learn more words in different cultures. Because you're always going to meet someone of a different culture in Namibia.
Yeah. But friend, don't you think that Namibia is such a small country to have so many different languages?
It is. It's such a small country with so many different cultures. Yeah. I wonder how we are all able to live here in peace with all these different languages.
Yeah, because there's something that I was talking with my teacher yesterday when we knocked off. So I was asking him, because I found her eating mopane worms, and she's bamboo. And in my culture, we don't eat mopane worms. And she was like, it's very nice, Given, have a bite. I ran away. Friend.
You need to be more open-minded. You never know when you're going to like something of a different culture.
Yes, I am trying to be open-minded, but yes, with time, maybe we'll try to learn and to understand.
Yeah.
That's why today, friends, we are here to talk about different cultures so that, guys, we should be respectful of people's cultures. If you see people doing something in their culture which may be very wrong in your culture, or it's weird in a sense that you don't understand why or what are they doing, please just try to learn, try to understand, and so that you know exactly what's going on.
Yeah. So Given, since we have mopane worms in our culture, what traditional food do you guys have?
We have a lot, actually. Do you know that no, guys, don't take this wrong, but we eat, do you see these lizards? The big ones, the ones that you find in the bush.
I don't know those ones.
I just forgot the name, but in our language, we call them, what's a nice word for them? We call them Mboma.
Mboma?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
We call them Mboma. So we always, most people in their tribes, they are scared of those, but we hunt them. Yes.
Wait, how do you hunt them? How does the process normally look like?
No, mainly when we go with kettles. So we are heading kettles. We normally found them at a tree or under the So we usually have dogs. So when the dog sense them, then they start running and then they start chasing and then the dog catches them. Once the dog catches them, then we go beat them. But friend, before I proceed telling you the hunting process for this, let's tune in for story time. Hi Zoe, guess what? I heard about two Namibian villages, Village A, Village B.
Oh, tell me more, Zaki. Were they friends?
Not at first. Village A only sang songs in Oshuambo, and Village B only danced to Damaranama rhythms.
So they didn't understand each other?
Nope. Village A thought Village B's dancing was too wild, and Village B thought Village A's singing was too slow.
Oh dear, that doesn't sound very friendly.
It wasn't. One day there was a terrible drought. Both villages needed water from the same faraway spring.
Uh-oh, that could cause trouble.
Indeed, they argued about who should go first to fetch the water. Village A said their songs could bring the rain, and Village B said their dances could find the water.
That's not working together, is it?
No, it wasn't. Then a wise elder from Village A had an idea.
What was the idea?
She suggested they combine their talents. Village A would sing a song about finding water, and Village B would dance to show the way.
That's so clever.
It worked. The song and the dance guided them to a new spring, even closer than the old one.
Wow, so they learned to work together.
Exactly. But before they got to the new spring, things got even more tense.
Oh no, what happened?
Well, after the elders suggested combining their talents, Village A started singing. Village B kept complaining the song wasn't fast enough to dance.
That almost messed it up.
Almost. Then Village A changed the beat a bit.
Did it help Village B?
Yes, it did. And Village B started dancing, but they kept bumping into Village A because Village A's song kept changing.
So they were still struggling to understand each other?
Totally. It was like they are speaking different languages, even though they were trying to work together.
This sounds so stressful. How did they finally figure it out?
That's where it gets really interesting. One of the children from Village A started clapping along, not to the song but to the rhythm of the dancing.
A child? That's amazing.
I know, right? And another child from Village B picked up on the clapping and started stomping his feet in the same rhythm.
So they created a shared rhythm?
Precisely. That shared rhythm helped Village A adjust their song and Village B to synchronize their dancing.
So the children helped them find their rhythm. Now that is working together.
Yes, the children brought them together and they easily found water. The adults realized that each talent was important.
So what happened when they found the water? Did they share it?
Of course, they dug a bigger well together, making sure there is enough water for everyone. That's so good to hear. Did the village ever fight again?
Nope. From that day on, they celebrated the water festival together every year.
A water festival? That sounds like fun.
It was the best. Village A sang beautiful songs about water and Village B danced to celebrate the life it gave them.
And they all understood each other's tradition.
Nah.
Exactly. Exactly. Even learned each other's songs and dances.
That is so wonderful. What a great story, Zaki.
I'm glad you liked it, Zoe.
It really shows how working together can solve any problem.
Absolutely. And how even little kids can teach us lessons.
And how everyone can be helpful.
Yes, Zoe, and it also shows that even though we might be different, we can still find common ground.
Just like the singing and the dancing.
Exactly. We should always also remember that what makes us different makes us special, and combining our talents, we can make magic.
That is so true, Zaki.
Yeah.
This makes me think, Zaki, what special talents do we have?
That's a good question, but let's leave that question for another single day. Bye. Oh, wow, that was a very nice story from Zaki and Zoe.
Beautiful story.
Bruh, I didn't understand how Village A and Village B worked. But that story, it's quite interesting. It shows that we needed to work together. We also need to. But friend, we forgot something.
We forgot to sing for our friends.
Yes, because the topic for today was
so interesting. Yeah.
So friend, since we're talking about the culture, I want you to teach me a song in your culture.
Okay, so in our culture, we have this song. It goes like, Anonane pendukeni tuyeni koskola endeleleni genjo taitono dorindorindo dorindorindo. Yeah.
Okay, let's do it again. Let's go.
Okay. Anonane pendukeni tuyeni koskola endeleleni genjo taitono dorindorindo dorindorindo. Yeah.
Okay, that was a nice song. Friend, where were we?
Oh, you're telling me about the hunting story.
Yes.
About the big lizards.
So what happened is when we go into when we are taking our cattle out for grazing, so we usually go with our dogs. So the dogs, they usually spot them first. So when they spot them first, they will run, and then we will also be curious. Well, what are our dogs chasing? Then we will also follow the dogs, and then they usually, sometimes they'll be up. If they are up, now we start throwing sticks for them to fall down. Once they fall down, the dogs go catch. Once they catch them, then we go prepare them at home and nice. They are very nice, delicious. But most people, there was a friend of mine, is a Kavango. Once he came to visit us at the village after school. When I showed him, no, this is what we eat. He was so scared. Come on, no, that's a big lizard. I was like, no, that's what we eat. So what nice food do you guys eat in your culture?
So in our culture, we eat, my favorite traditional food in my culture is what we call oshigali. Oshingali, yes.
What is
it's
it?
Basically beans. You take dry beans, and then you let them soak in the water. They must soak in the water so that the skin, like the skin of the beans, can come off, that top layer of the beans. And then once that top layer comes off, you boil it. You boil now the remaining beans until it becomes nice and soft. You know, then you eat it together with pap, with porridge.
Yeah, we also do this.
Beautiful.
Yeah, it's very delicious. Yeah, it is. So, friend, how many cultures do you know in Namibia?
How many cultures do I know in Namibia? Okay, Oshiwambo, Oshiherero, Damara, Ovahimba. What are Caprivians called? Are they called Suvians or just Caprivians?
Caprivians, I guess.
Oh, Caprivians, okay. Kavango. What else? Busters. We have, I think those are the only ones that I know.
Himba?
Yeah, Ovahimba I think I mentioned.
What about the San people?
Oh, and the San people.
Yeah, friend.
Yes, the San people as well.
Yeah. So, friend, when you go to school, have you ever been offended by someone disrespecting your culture?
No, not really. I can't think of anything.
They are very respectful.
Yeah, they were very. I think it's also because Ovawambi people are so many, right? So our culture is a bit normal, right? Whereas if, for example, if a Caprivian was to come to our school for the first time, then they are the only Caprivian in class, right? So they can easily be offended by anyone. Have you ever been offended by anyone?
Yes, friend, almost every day.
Really?
Yes, every time when I go, when I come to school and I want to jump into a taxi, most people, they will always try to speak to me in Oshiwambo. Then I say, I am a Caprivian, and then they'll say, you should learn Oshiwambo. So, friend, I always feel like my culture is belittled.
Yeah.
But, friend, before we proceed with that, I will tell you this on your way home. So, friends, from me, Given,
and Kito, it's bye.
Hello, 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 how are you?
I'm good, I'm good, I'm great, I'm great, I'm wonderful, hooray! Hello, 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 how are you? I'm good, I'm good, I'm great, I'm great, I'm wonderful, hooray! Hi friends, my name is Zoe.
And my name is Zeki.
And we are niece and nephew. Zeki, today we are talking about celebrating differences.
That sounds like hard work. Zoe, but what does that even mean?
It means appreciating that everyone is different. Zaki, like how you love kapana and I love mopani worms.
Oh, so liking different foods is a difference?
Exactly. And people also have different languages, different traditions, and different ways of doing things.
So it's like a big mix of everything.
Yes, like how Namibia has so many different cultures all living together.
But what if someone's different ways seems strange to me?
Then you can ask them about it. Maybe they can teach you something new.
That sounds like fun. Learning new things is always exciting.
It is exciting. And it's also about being respectful, Zaki.
Respectful? How does that fit in?
Well, if someone does something differently than you, it's important to be kind and understanding, even if you don't understand why they do it that way.
So like not laughing at someone just because they eat mopani worms?
Exactly. Or not making fun of someone's traditional clothes or their language.
That makes sense. It's like remembering that we are different to other people too. I mean, someone from another country may think kapana is strange.
Precisely. It's all relative. What's normal for one person might be unusual for another.
So celebrating differences is about curious and kind?
You got it. It's about opening your mind and heart to new experiences and understanding.
I think I'm starting to get it, Zoe. It's like making the world bigger.
Exactly. A bigger, brighter, and more interesting world, full of awesome people doing awesome things in their own awesome way.
So, if I see someone doing something I don't understand, instead of thinking it's weird, I should be curious.
Yes. Ask questions. Be open. Learn something new.
This is way more fun than I thought it would be. I thought celebrating differences was going to be boring.
I told you it was exciting, Zeki.
So where do we go from here?
Well, we can talk about some specific examples, like different festivals or traditions we've seen.
Oh, good idea. I saw this one festival once where people dressed up these amazing masks.
Was it the masking ball or maybe the reed dance?
I'm not sure what it was called, but the masks were so colorful and intrigued.
That sounds incredible. Each mask probably had a special meaning.
Exactly, and that's what I mean about being curious. I want to know what the meanings are.
And me too. That's the beauty of it, isn't it? There's always something new to discover.
So, celebrating our differences is like never being bored?
Pretty much, because there are so many amazing things happening all over the world, all the time.
This is giving me a lot of to think about. I never really thought about this deeply before.
That's okay. We are all learning, Zaki. The important thing is to be open to it.
You are right. Open and... what was the other word?
Curious and respectful, of course.
Right. Open, curious, and respectful. I can remember that.
Excellent. Now, tell me more about those masks. Where did you see them?
It was at the cultural fair in Windhoek.
Oh, I love those. Which cultural group was showcasing their masks?
I wish I remembered. There were so many different groups there. Maybe it was the Herero people? Their traditional clothing is so vibrant.
It could be. Or maybe the Himba. With their ochre skin and intricate hairstyles, they have beautiful adornments.
You know so much about this, Zoe. I'm impressed.
I just enjoyed learning about different cultures. My grandmother always said, every culture is a story waiting to be told.
That's a beautiful way to put it. So, by asking questions and being curious, we're essentially listening to these stories.
Exactly. And sometimes the stories challenge what we think we know.
Like maybe we think one thing is normal, but we can learn that's just our own perspective. Zoe, I think me and you, we should take a walk. Let's go learn more about cultures.
I think that's a great idea.
So friends, so catch you soon.
Bye.
Hi friends, and we are back again. So guys, welcome to Active Activity. So guys, today's game we are going to, it's quite unique. It's not a regular game, but it's more like an educational game.
Okay.
So, me and Kito, we're gonna discuss something about, I'll tell her one thing that we do in my culture, and she has to say if they also have it or do it in their culture. If they don't, she has to tell me something they do or have in their culture, and I have to say if yes, we do it or we do have whatever she's going to say in my culture, so that at the end of the day, we get to know if we share similar interest in our cultures.
Okay.
And so.
Okay.
Okay. So, Kita, I'm going to start.
Okay.
So, in my culture, when we do this, it shows a sign of respect.
A sign of respect.
Respect, yeah. So it's like when I come to greet someone, I'll always do this. Yeah, like to an elder person, to someone elder than me. So I'll do this. Or if I have to pass someone that is older than me, something, then I pass them, then I have to do this.
Then you have to do this.
Yeah, it's a sign of respect. Do you guys do that in your culture?
No.
You see?
It's different.
It's different.
It's different in our culture.
Okay, how do you guys do it in your culture?
So in our culture, if you are a boy, when you are, let's say, passing something to an elder, as a boy, you have to sort of like do this with your head.
Oh, you will do this. Okay.
And if you are a lady and you are standing, then you have to use your knees where you like go down like this.
Oh.
Yeah, so it's very different in our culture.
You see, now you are learning something.
Yeah, I did learn something. So, in our culture, what's something that we do in our culture? We play a game in our culture where you have to dig holes in the ground, and then you take little, even stones, yeah. Then you put them in there, then you put them in the holes, and then you play a game. It's like a math game where you have to like take from the other other person's side. Yeah. What is it called in your culture?
I just forgot the name. But you dig holes. It's like you have to make sure that the stones that you have in your hands, they have to be completed.
Yes.
Yeah. If they stop where there's a stone,
then you take from the other side.
The other side.
In our culture, it's called Owela, but that's in Oshikwanyama.
Okay.
In Kwambi, it's called Osholo. Yeah.
Now, just because I don't have a name for my, I feel bad.
It's fine.
But guys, from my Caprivian fellows, if you guys are watching, please comment that the name of the game on our Facebook page or Instagram page. As well, in my culture, we do have chikenge.
Chikenge?
Yeah, chikenge is like a process where females, they are being taken and being trained on how to treat a man. Yeah,
so
like
if they were to become wives in the future.
Yeah.
Oh, okay,
so
that's good.
Yeah, chikenge, it's a whole process whereby females are being taken and then they're being groomed on how to take care of their household, how to take care of their men, and so forth.
Okay.
So yeah, we do. Do you guys have that?
I'm not sure. I'm really not sure. But I do know we have something called olufuko.
Olufuko?
Yes,
okay.
I just don't know if it's the same process, if it has the same objectives. And I don't want to misinform our friends.
Yeah,
so if you can do some research, friends, please do some research between, what is it called?
Shikenge?
Or Shikenge and Olufuko to see if there are any similarities. Okay. So in our culture, we have a traditional dance. Where you move with mostly with your feet.
Okay.
Yeah, and then we wear traditional attire. It can either be animal skin, but then it will be dyed red, or it can be fabric, normal fabric that is also dyed that same pink or reddish color. Yeah,
okay.
And we call it the traditional, the skirt is called odelela.
Odelela.
Yes. Do you guys have a traditional dance in your culture?
Yes, we do. We call it chipelo.
Chipelo.
So what happens is they usually dress up in those long dresses, and then the dresses they always look like, like a traditional hat.
Yes.
So the elders, they move like this.
Oh, they move and then it goes side to side.
Yeah.
Okay, that's so cool.
That's so cool. Friend, this was a nice game.
It was so nice learning about your culture.
Yeah, me too. And I'll go do some more research. So guys, and finally from us now, we are saying goodbye.
Bye.
And see you next time.
See you guys.
Bye.